Coming up on this episode of the Preston North End weekend warm-up. The build-up starts here for the visit of Blackburn Rovers, and we've got a very special guest in Sepp Berg. Only here on the Preston North End weekend warm-up. Hello again, and welcome to this episode of the weekend warm-up on location. We've all done enough travelling this week. So I'm at Shez Crabtree, and we're going to start by trying to put a smile back on all our faces. So we're going to go back to last year, last December, the first match after the World Cup, the trip in the snow to East Lancashire, and that 4-1 win at Ewood Park.
And here's Evans now, who releases Woodburn. Could be a chance for Woodburn, who scores! Ben Woodburn gets the season in the snow back underway for Ryan Rowe. It's a first league goal for him. Another mistake here gives Evans a chance from a tight angle, trying to find Woodburn, and Johnson too. Rovers really desperate trying to clear it, and they've been very poor in their distribution again there. Potts picks out Fernandez with a super bit of control there, and he fizzes another cross in. Evans goes down in the box. Whiteman hits another pile driver in that's blocked, and Rovers living a fortunate life once more. And it's Woodburn through towards Daniel Johnson. He's been forced well wide. He tries to touch it back for Evans, who scored again for North End at the start of the second half. It's double delight for them. A massive goal in the Lancashire derby. And Ched Evans scores again, his fourth in his last 3 games. What a run he is having. Morton plays this one out wide, and there's a chance now for Carter to try and get forward. First time he's really been able to get anywhere. Yeah, I think accidentally got there as he crossed it deep into the far stick. Mola will help it back. That this time does rattle it in, and Blackburn have got one back. They needed something to cheer about, and Bradley Dack has provided it. And now Daniel Johnson, who's got Brad Potts screaming forward on the outside of him. It is Potts who hits it well, and it's tipped just wide. That would have been some strike from Brad Potts. Woodburn again now, player of high quality, that's for sure. Picking out Cunningham, who crosses it up towards Evans! It's another! He's in dreamland, Ched Evans. Everything he touches turns to goals. And that was a brilliant header from a brilliant cross. Here's Daniel Johnson.
Oh, brilliant.
Playing it off towards Whiteman! Goal! It's incredible! It's a brilliant goal from the Lillywhites, who are pulling clear now in the Lancashire derby here at Ewood Park. A fine goal. And what a day this is turning out to be here in the snow.
So our former player chat this week, again, is from quite recently. It's Sepp Berg, playing his football in the Bundesliga of Germany at the moment, but a year and a half that was bliss with Preston North End. And how else could we start off a chat with Sepp than to say, come on, where are you? How are you? And what you doing?
I'm good. At the moment, I live in Düsseldorf. Schalke, Gelsenkirchen is not a very big city. So yeah, I live in Düsseldorf. Really like it. Of course, so far season not been great. It's been injured almost the whole season, but I'm enjoying here. The games I've played, I really enjoyed. So hopefully I can play a few more. But yeah, that's me at the moment.
Just as far as you are then, just before we move on to historical stuff, shall we say. Ankle good then? You're back in action, I saw.
Yeah, I'm fully training, back with the team for the last 2 weeks. Had some little ups and downs the last few months really, but at the moment it's all good. So I'm hoping to be involved on the weekend, and we'll see if I get any game time soon, but for now I'm okay.
Fingers crossed for you. How different is Schalke to Deepdale?
Oh yeah, no, it's a big difference. You know, here in Germany, stadiums are massive. It's sold out every home game here. 60,000 every home game. It's amazing. Even away, of course, at the moment we're still bottom three. We've been there the whole season, to be honest. But yeah, even away games. I remember us playing Hoffenheim last week. 15,000 away fans all traveling. Like I think it was like a 5-hour drive. So, no, the fans are amazing. So that's similar to Deepdale. But yeah, it's just I think everything is a little bit more big over here. But yeah, no, it's really nice.
It's been over 2 years now since you made your debut at Preston North End. Can you remember? I mean, it seems like yesterday, to be honest. Can you remember much about that decision to join Preston North End and how it started for you?
Yeah, it was. I think same as over here. It was deadline day. If I'm being honest, I know it was January back then, but yeah, no, I still remember. I remember everything being a little bit chaotic. Me driving up to to Preston. I think again on deadline day, signing and everything. But yeah, no, it's been like you said already more than 2 years. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's been a long time.
What were your memories then in terms of Deepdale? What was your initial reaction when you got into North End?
Now, when I got into the club, like training ground wise, really nice. The welcome for me was really nice. I've said it many times, but also in Deepdale, I think for every team to come to Deepdale was not a nice day for them. We always made everyone tough game when they came to Deepdale. Again, fans were always amazing. So yeah, again, it's been a great 1.5 years since I was there, and I really enjoyed every home game. So yeah, it was really a really nice experience for me.
The goal against Swansea, I know I said it at the time, it probably the best goal I'd seen a defender score, I think is the words that I used when we had a chat about it. But it was some goal, isn't it? What do you remember about it?
Yeah, boy, I remember again playing at home. I think the weather was really nice. Sun was out. I think we just went down 1-0. And then I remember Josh Earl getting the cross. I touch it with the right, cut it back outside with the left, and then shoot it with the right. A lot of emotions. Again, I still sometimes hear. I think it was even last week. Some of my friends, he saw the video again somewhere. I don't know, TikTok or Instagram. I don't know where. So he reminded me again. But yeah, no, that's one of the good moments I still remember about being at Preston.
How much do you follow Preston still?
Yeah, a lot. Again, I watch. Again, watching is sometimes difficult with it's not on TV, of course. But I still have the, how do you say it? The where you can watch it.
I want to really know. What I'm going to say, you watch it on iFollow P&E.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I still have a membership there. I speak with the lads frequently. I have a few guys who I text with recently as well. Again, I'm of course you follow them on Instagram still, so you see the scores, you see what they're playing. So yeah, no, again, I follow them still. Of course, it's still close to me, Preston. So yeah, I'm still following them.
You played quite a few different positions when you came. I think before you'd come at Liverpool, I'd seen you playing a couple of different positions. But I think at North End, you were central defender. You played a right back. You played a wing back.
Yeah,
possibly played at midfield on an occasion. But you played a few. How important was your time at North End in terms of your development as a footballer? Would you say?
Oh no, massive. I think even at Preston, everybody said to me when I walked in, and I have to agree, I was this more skinny guy than I am now. But nah, the physical part at Preston, the championship was immense. Again, the games, frequent games, 50 games in the season I played last year. I only missed one. Yeah, it's just been amazing. I really enjoyed it. But not only that, even just the enjoyment of football. You know, at Liverpool, I had a tough time before I came, and then with everyone there, the guys, I just enjoyed it so much that it was really, for me, it was an amazing 1.5 years. I know I'm still young, so but now definitely for me, it was the best 1.5 years so far in my career. Like everything. But yeah, no, it was, again, for me personally, even where I am now, even the Bundesliga, I know it's tough. But I would say not as physical as championship. So I think once I've done championship, there's nothing that can even be worse than the championship. So that was an amazing 1.5 years for me.
And we're still pushing, hopefully, for a playoff place as things stand. Big games coming up for us. This weekend we've got Blackburn at Deepdale this weekend. As far as you're concerned, being out there in front of us as fans, what difference do we make?
Oh yeah, again, it's just the noise, like especially I remember the games against Blackpool and Blackburn. Yeah, it's just different atmosphere when we played them at home. Like I say, the more noise, the better. Yeah, and if when you have especially in championship, you go up and down quick, and when the fans get behind you when you go attack and also support you when you defend, it's like an extra player almost. So yeah, now hopefully again on the weekend they can beat Blackburn at home. There will be a massive 3 points, like you said.
I remember as well, just as we get towards the end of this, and thank you so much for sparing the time for us. We genuinely appreciate it. You saying that North End was starting to get into your heart. Are we still there? Do you still?
No, I mean, definitely. It's like a big place for Preston there. I tried to come by, I think last summer, but again, it's been hectic with transfers. I want to go on loan again. Again, you go to Germany, so I'm in a different country now anyway. But then, like I said, I follow it. I speak to the guys a lot. Some of them hopefully I can call them friends. But that's how they feel for me. So yeah, I'm really hoping when I go back to Liverpool in the summer, I can swing by again one time. But yeah, now Preston is a good place in my heart. Yeah,
you can come by to Preston North End whenever you want, and more importantly, for as long as you like.
No, again, I really wish I can watch a game soon. Again, I think it will be next season, hopefully pre-season somewhere. But yeah, no, I really will enjoy that. Yeah.
And as Sepp said, he's on Instagram. Send him some nice messages. I'm sure he'd love it. Just type in Sepp Vandenberg and you will find him on Instagram. Right, let's fully focus now on this weekend's game. The visit from East Lancashire of Blackburn Rovers to Deepdale. And we got all the inside track at the Exton training ground, starting with our manager, Ian Lowe.
It is a big game. It's a big game that we're all looking forward to, but we can't get too carried away with it. We've got to play with fire in our bellies and cool heads, because I want to make sure, but we've done that before in the derby, especially against Blackburn away and Blackpool at home. So we've got to find that same attitude and application and that real grit and determination to go and get a positive result.
It's obvious how tight it is from the sort of the 6 or 7 teams that are involved in that little thing. So if we can, particularly Blackburn being another one, so if we can take 3 points off them, we can jump. You never know where it can take it, and then we'll hopefully go into the Sheffield game looking positive. But you do have to look at it just sort of game after game. I know it's cliched, but you got to take it every game. And if we can get 3 points on Saturday, then it'll put us right in the mix again.
We've had 2 losses on the road, which I think the performance at Millwall was good, but the result weren't. First half performance to Swansea was nowhere near. Second half was better. So we can take them into the Blackburn game with our fans behind us, and a packed out Deepdale is what we want. But please, we're going to need you. We're going to need you right the way through, because it's going to be a tough game, first and foremost. And if our fans are right behind the players on that pitch, then it'll give us hopefully that added little extra boost.
We've mixed it with these teams the full season, particularly that run that the lads just went on. If we play to sort of the standards that were set there, then there's no reason why we can't pick up maximum points going into the end of the season, which would be huge for us, starting on Saturday there, and then we'll go from there.
Right, just finally, a little bit of information for you, which you love. If you can't get to Deepdale, I follow P&E for the full match commentary. Johnny Breeze, Andy Fensham, our dream team commentary duo. If you are coming to Deepdale, and I suppose if you are not, don't forget, it's a later kickoff. Get yourself into the Gentry Bar beforehand. If you've never been, it's fantastic. You can watch all the other scores from around the country coming in as well before you get yourself inside the ground. If you've not got your ticket, you still can. If you've not got a ticket to Sheffield United, the last away game of the season, apart from maybe the playoffs, You can, but they are selling fast. mypne.com to get your hands on one of those. Bring a friend if you like, but tickets are going fast. I've told you twice now, not tell you again. And the final home game of the season against Sunderland, tickets on sale for that as well. And as I say, I'm hoping there's going to be more than that. So let's cross our fingers. Let's keep on wishing. And just finally, once you've liked, once you've subscribed and turned on your notifications, say it together. Cross your fingers, say a prayer, and come on, you Whites!